Thank you for clicking. It's starting now. Hello, I'm Hockey on Game Day. Today is November 17th. Today's Game Pick Time is back. New announcements, remakes, and CBT news. Today, we're putting together a total of 10 pieces quickly. Horror, remake, academy stuff, action. Genre is totally different. Right now, let's watch highlights. Presented by the BrokenLore team, BrokenLore. UNFOLLOW is a psychological horror piece that faces the darkest anxieties of the modern era. If the previous work dug into the traces of memory, this UNFOLLOW deals with the human presence that is erased from SNS. The judgment of others that changes every time you turn over the screen, the sound of the alarm ringing as if you are alive. Hiding behind anonymity, a torrent of words shakes the line between reality and nightmares. If you're looking for similar sensibilities, you'll think of works that emphasize psychological pressure, such as Layers of Fear and Granted House. In an increasingly blurred reality, players end up facing one question. Is the world we see real, or is it someone's fantasy? BrokenLore. UNFOLLOW is scheduled for release on January 16, 2026. Square Enix's new challenge, Dragon Quest VII Reimagined. It brings back the warmth of the classic JRPG with a modern sensibility. Adventures that begin with a piece of stone tablet, wonders when the missing islands resurface, and even the small stories of people I meet between the cracks of time. While the lyricism of the previous work remains intact, the tempo and direction of the battle are completely modern. The visuals of Dragon Quest XI and the warmth of fantasy life naturally come to mind. In the long journey between the island and the island, the player eventually reaches a question he has forgotten. What really made us, memory or time? Dragon Quest VII Reimagined will be released on February 5, 2026. The Fatal Frame II, Crimson Butterfly Remake revived by KO Tecmo. It redraws the absolute horror experienced by twin sisters in a Japanese abandoned village without a slice of light. It's a closer horror production than the previous movie, Made of Black Water, a silent atmosphere where you're afraid to breathe in, and the tremor of the moment of facing a ghost with a camera obscura. A closed and helpless horror that reminds me of Siren. Call of Tulu encroaches on the player. And at the end of the story, the sisters face the most brutal choices to protect each other. The Fatal Frame II Remake will be released on March 12, 2026. inKONBINI. The one store has no great battles, no chance to risk its fate. Instead, it quietly contains the meaning of day in our lives. Small convenience store bells in the morning, warm eyes on the organized products, the slow conversation of an old guest, and the peaceful moment of closing the checkout by the time the sun goes down. There is no previous work, but the sensibility is the calmness of Stardew Valley and Spirited. The stories that this game creates are not grandiose, so press hearts more real. inKONBINI is coming to PS5 in April 2026. Agefield High School, presented by Refugium Games. Rock the School. It is an open-world academy simulation that reproduces the air and emotions of the early 2000s. The smell of old lockers and gyms, friends who get close and move away. Emotions of that age, exploding with joy and anger at the same time. I don't have a previous work, but the sensibility is somewhere in the middle of Bully and Life is Strange. School days are not perfect, but there is a feeling that I want to go back. This game holds on to that feeling exactly. Agefield High School will be released in early 2026. Created by Arc Systemworks, Damon and Baby deals with the strange companion of a demon king and a human baby. It's a curse that can never be separated, but it's a bond that unites two beings. Guilty Gear and Blade Blue hit the same thing, but this time, at the time of the incline. Emotions and battles flow at the same time, and a small story turns into a big power. Fighting is a fast, emotion-seeping game. Damon and Baby will be released on PS4 and PS5 in early 2026. ARC Systemworks' new Marvel fighting project, Marvel Torquay, Fighting Soul is. It is a work that contains the sensibility of the classic, Marvel vs. Capcom, and the modern direction of Dragon Ball Fighters on one screen. Light gesture from Spider-Man, fiery road from Ghost Rider. Every time the combo continues, the whole screen shakes in the rhythm of the action. This second closed beta is a great opportunity to check out new maps and systems. The second CBT will run from December 5th to 7th. Team BrokenLore's another psychological fear. BrokenLore Ascend. It is set in the Elysium Tower, which pokes the sky of the city. Rooftop climbing creator duo Ren and Yui go up for a band night shoot. What I encountered there is not just a ghost, but the feeling of disappointment itself. The emotions of PT and Paranormal Observer intersect, and the fear permeates slowly but deeply. The release date is undecided. StoneHold is a unique 5-to-5 battle game that combines card strategy and third-person action. The various heroes, like Barbarian, Wizards, and Rogue, are on a fast battlefield of about 20 minutes. Use card skills and real-time combat together. Combat resembles the speed of Smite, and strategy resembles the structure of Hearthstone. Short but dense immersion is the appeal of the game. Release date is undecided. Tyr is an 8-man team-based strategic tank shooter. It's a game where strategy makes a win, not reflexes. Each armored vehicle has teleportation, sonar pulse, destructive charge, etc. It has its own capabilities, and the battlefield begins with a heavy tension. The weight of World of Tank and the sense of team strategy of Overwatch remain. The release date is undecided. The 10 worlds introduced today all have different colors and emotions. It was enough to leave a small mark on our day. What kind of work is your pick? Please leave comments. Join us for tomorrow's game picks with subscription and notification settings. This was Hockey from the Game Day.